In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys how I maintenance and clean car engines with the Tornador. Now let's get straight into it. What's up? Thank you so much for being here and welcome back to the Wilson Auto Detailing YouTube channel. If you're a professional auto detailer who wants to become more successful and profitable in your business, or just a car enthusiast who wants to increase and improve your detailing ability, then definitely consider hitting that red subscribe button right below this video. Now for those of you who don't know, the Tornador Black car cleaning gun is an air gun that actually has a solution tank hooked up to it. So not only does it actually shoot out compressed air that's hooked up to a air compressor, it shoots it out in a circular fashion, which helps the dirt actually break up even better, which is probably why it's called the Tornador, because it shoots out like tornado-like air. But it's hooked up to this solution tank, so you can actually shoot out solution or just water as you're shooting out that pressurized air as well. So this tool is not only an amazing tool for all auto detailers, but also for really just car enthusiasts who love keeping up with their own cars, because it can be used on so many different areas. Now let me show you guys the engine that I'm detailing right now. Boom, here it is. Now you guys can see that this engine is really not dirty at all, which is why I said I'm just maintaining it. And that's why the Tornador really works for engines like these, because it's not knocking off any really heavy dirt. But for things like this, there's just no need to break out a hose, because check it out, it's so clean already. I can actually use the Tornador, not have to hook up to a hose, and not have a bunch of water to dry up. So in my solution tank in the Tornador right now, I have 5-to-1 dilution of super clean degreaser. I love super clean, breaks down grease like nobody's business. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's 5-to-1 diluted in this tank. So what's gonna happen is this machine, this Tornador Black cleaning gun, actually shoots out compressed air at about 90 PSI. So it's a very powerful stream, but when it's coupled with this degreaser, it really helps break down that grease that's in that engine that's been built up, but it makes it very quick work when you're dealing with an engine that's not all that dirty. So not only is this a great video for just maintenance, detailing engines, kind of how to, but also just really how to make your life a lot easier in any situation. Because the Tornador is gonna do so much of the work for you, coupled with the solution and the pressurized air, the energy that you actually have to put forth in order to get this engine detailed is very minimal. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around, show you guys exactly how I use the Tornador to clean car engines. So I wanna go ahead and show you guys exactly how the Tornador attacks things like this engine bay. So you can see really all we're dealing with is just some surface dirt, surface grease, and grime. But what I have here is the lever on the side right here of the Tornador can be flipped down or it can be flipped up. When it's flipped up, the solution and the air is going to come out. When it's flipped down, only air is going to come out. So once again, I have super clean and watered, diluted 5-to-1 in this here. So let me go ahead and flip the lever up and let you guys see exactly how this dirt just kind of gets spread and broken up without any agitation, only with this Tornador machine right now. So now you guys can see the after, and look at that. There is literally no dirt, nothing, not in these tiny crevices of the letters, not even in these tiny little spaces right here, because that air and that water is able to reach in all those places, because of course I can't fit a brush, or I can't fit even my microfiber towel down in there. So that Tornador totally gets in all those tiny areas for me. But you guys can see there's absolutely no dirt left whatsoever, and you saw that I just mopped it up very quickly with a microfiber towel afterwards. Now I want to go ahead and show you guys this area right here, because this is an area where there's lots of components that are really hard kind of to reach areas. And of course some people would argue that you don't want to get water down in these areas, and so something like the Tornador, where it kind of shoots just like a steam or an evaporated kind of sort of water, would be much safer to those people kind of for these areas. So I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how we clean this area with the Tornador and how it reacts not only kind of on this surface panel, but also in these really tiny crevices. Alright, so check out this after. I want to take you guys in to show you kind of a close-up of all these pieces. Once again, you have pieces like these that are they've got all these tiny little crevices that it makes it difficult to clean when you don't have something like compressed air. But check out all these surfaces right here. You've got even the top of the battery. There's some spots that are still drying in those crevices, but check out down here. Even down in these spots, we've got clean areas. We've got clean areas down here. There's still some spots drying. But once again, the amount of effort that I'm having to put in is what makes the Tornador so incredible, because I didn't even do any scrubbing to get to this level of results. Now I want to finish these engine parts that I just cleaned the same way that I do every time, and that's with a dilution of 5:1 distilled water and Chemical Guys VRP, vinyl rubber plastic. Now watch, I'm gonna dress this engine, so I'm gonna spray this dressing on it, and mind you, once again, I did not do any scrubbing whatsoever to get this engine clean. I'm gonna dress it and I'm gonna show you guys the finished, complete, cleaned engine parts. Now obviously there's still some parts that are drying, so if you look down here you can still see some wet dressing. If you look on the battery you can still see some dressing that's drying. But here's the point that I'm making, is that this Tornador just cleaned these engine parts completely. Now given this is a maintenance detail, so it's not crazy dirty, but all I did was spray and mop up. I did zero scrubbing, and these are the results that I'm getting. Now are there certain areas, maybe even back here, where I might want to take something like a makeup brush and get back there to maybe go the extra mile? Yes, absolutely. But overall, when you take in the amount of energy put out to the results that you just yielded, the results that you got back, the return on investment on this job, on this, energy level that I expended on this Tornador tool, if I'm getting results like this and I'm able to get down in areas like this and clean them and dress them, that's just an amazing return on investment. So there it is. That is the Tornador Black cleaning gun in action when you're detailing an engine bay. And I say this in a lot of my videos, but in a lot of ways, this tool works a lot in the same way as a steamer, because it's this high pressurized air that's cleaning, that's bringing the amount of energy and skill level kind of that you have to expend way down, because this is the thing that's doing the work. So not only do I get this engine done quicker, but I also don't have to break out this hose and then wipe up the water, turn the engine on, wait for it to dry. There's all these steps that I get to now avoid when I get to use this, and then not only do I avoid a lot of steps and save a lot of time and therefore make more money per hour, but it's also allowing me to yield awesome results, because this air is able, and solution is able to reach into places that I cannot reach with my hands or even with a brush down deep into the engine bay, and these cracks and crevices, this air and this solution is gonna be shot into those places that I otherwise would not be able to reach on my own. So there it is, guys. Super Clean Degreaser is such an amazing product, especially when you're degreasing things like engines. It's so economical, so cheap, and it's a gallon size that can be diluted. So not only is it extremely cheap and just yields awesome results, but it also goes a very long way. And hooking it up in a tool like the Tornador Black cleaning gun is just an amazing way to really get some awesome results. Now, of course, guys, if you have a Tornador, you also have to have an air compressor. So that is another thing. But if you check out the description box below this video and you want to purchase a Tornador Black cleaning gun, then just check out the description box. I'll have links that will take you right to the product on Amazon. And I'll also go ahead and hook up the exact air compressor that I use below this video. So there'll be links to the Tornador, there'll be links to the air compressor, and there'll be links to Super Clean to help you guys out. And just as a really quick added tip for all the professional detailers, engine bay detailing is an amazing niche detailing job that takes very little time but pays very well. And so if you can get a bunch of engine bay detailing, if you can have that kind of become sort of part of your reputation that you do a really good job at that specific job or niche in detailing, it's a job that's not very difficult, doesn't take a ton of time, but is a very high paying job for the amount of hours and the amount of effort that it takes. So it's a great thing to really become more successful and profitable, a great way to not only expand your business, but also expand your income. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, video ideas, concerns, or advice, make sure to hook all that stuff up in the comment section below, because some of the best advice comes from you guys, the Wilson Auto Detailing community. And of course, once again, if you'd like to buy anything used in this video, just check out the description box below. There'll be links to Amazon. And if you use my links to purchase any of this, it actually gives this channel a very small commission, and it helps this channel stay alive so that I can continue to give out valuable content for you guys. If you're new to the Wilson Auto Detailing community, definitely consider subscribing, because I come out with daily videos for the pro detailers and car enthusiasts on products, tools, strategies, communication skills, business skills, and so much more, all designed to help you guys become more successful and profitable in your business. And on this channel, I share the exact strategies that allowed me to turn my auto detailing business into a full-time income income with only part-time hours. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. Everyone, thanks so much again. And from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.